Here's what I wish more prop firm reviews would do. Stop talking like a sales page and start talking like a trader. Because when you're choosing a prop firm, the big question is not just, do they look good? The real questions are, do they pay fast? Are the rules clear? Are the drawdown limits fair? And are there hidden conditions that can get you failed after you've already done the hard work? Today, we're reviewing Hola Prime, and I'm going to break it down in a simple way. What they offer, what stands out, what rules you need to understand, where the red flags are, and who this prop firm is actually for. First, what is Hola Prime? Hola Prime presents itself as a prop firm built by traders for traders. Their site pushes three big ideas: transparency, fast payouts, and flexible trading programs. But we need to be clear from the start. This is not a normal broker where you deposit money and trade your own live account. Their own disclosure says Hola Prime provides simulated trading and educational tools, does not act as a broker, does not accept deposits, and does not promise rewards or returns. That matters because you should not think of a prop firm challenge like a deposit account. You're paying for an evaluation-style product with rules. Now, the biggest selling point is obvious: 1-hour payouts. Hola Prime advertises zero payout denial policy, average payout time of 33 minutes and 48 seconds, fastest payout time of 3 minutes and 37 seconds, and average payout per trader of $4,500. Those are strong claims, and if payout speed is your main concern, that's probably the first reason many traders will even look at them. But as always, we treat this as their published data, not something you blindly accept without checking the rules attached to it. The next thing to understand is their payout structure. Their site says payout splits depend on the payout cycle. Bi-weekly payouts are 80%, monthly payouts are 95%, direct plans can be bi-weekly up to 90%, and on-demand payouts are 80%. So when someone says Hola Prime offers up to 95%, that's true based on their site, but the actual split depends on the cycle and plan you choose. In simple terms, faster payout can mean a lower split, and waiting longer can mean a bigger split. Now let's talk about the Forex plans. Hola Prime has multiple routes. The comparison table shows different profit targets, drawdown limits, leverage, payout splits, news trading rules, weekend holding rules, and EA rules. For example, the two-step structures use an 8% phase 1 profit target and 5% phase 2 profit target, while the one-step Prime shows a 10% target. Leverage also differs. Pro goes up to 100 to 1, while Prime-style accounts show lower leverage like 30 to 1. That means the best plan depends on your trading style. If you trade aggressively, Pro may look attractive. If you want more controlled risk, Prime may make more sense. But here's the part most traders skip: the rules. The rules matter more than the headline payout split. Hola Prime's comparison page lists maximum daily loss, maximum overall loss, consistency rules, payout requirements, news trading rules, weekend holding, EA permissions, and inactivity rules. It also says any trading account inactive for 30 consecutive calendar days can be permanently suspended. So if you buy an account and then disappear, that can be a problem. The risk limit rule is also important. Their site says your risk per trade idea should not exceed 2% of the initial balance. It also says splitting a trade into multiple positions or opening a new position in the same direction within 10 minutes of closing a position can still be counted as one trade idea. On top of that, traders are required to define risk by placing a stop loss within 3 minutes of opening a position or before closing the position, whichever comes earlier. That is not a small detail. If you're the kind of trader who enters first and thinks later, this rule can hurt you. Payout requirements also deserve attention. For on-demand payouts, the page mentions 40% consistency, a minimum profit of 2% of account balance, and defines a profitable trading day as at least 0.5% of the initial account balance. Bi-weekly cycles require 3 profitable days, while monthly cycles require 7 profitable days. So yes, the payout can be fast once approved, but fast payout does not mean no payout rules. Now, one thing I actually like is their platform variety. Hola Prime says they offer 6 trading platforms: MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4, CTrader, MatchTrader, DXTrade, and TradeLocker. That matters because traders are picky about execution, charting, risk tools, and automation. MT4 supports automated trading, CTrader is known for advanced charting and risk tools, and TradeLocker includes TradingView style charts and built-in risk management features. They also put a lot of weight on on transparency. Their Forex transparency page says they publish a price transparency report with tick-by-tick comparisons of their price feed against market benchmarks. They mention benchmarks like TradingView, XNES, FCMX, and Dukas Copy. This is useful because one of the biggest complaints traders have with prop firms is execution. Did my stop really deserve to get hit? Their report is meant to give traders a way to compare pricing and check stop loss or take profit execution if something looks off. Hola Prime also has a scaling plan. Their scaling page says accounts can grow up to $4 million, but not instantly. To qualify, traders need at least 10% total net simulated profit over a 4-month period, at least 2 profitable months, a minimum 4-month cycle, at least 2 payouts, and a positive balance at the time of scaling. Scaling increases are listed as 25% for first scaling, 40% for second scaling, and 50% for third scaling and beyond. So the scaling offer is attractive, but it is clearly built for consistent traders, not one lucky month. For futures traders, Hola Prime has a separate futures side. Their one-step Prime futures page advertises a starting fee of $99, 1-hour payouts, up to 150K account size, a 90% split of simulated profits, a 6% profit target, no daily loss limit, news trading allowed, and weekend holding not allowed. They also state a 4% trailing max loss with 3% trailing max drawdown for 100K and 150K accounts. They also offer a futures direct account starting at $348 with no evaluation and no profit target. So who is Hola Prime best for? If you're a trader who can follow rules and you like the idea of bi-weekly, monthly, or on-demand payout choices, it might be worth a closer look. Who should avoid it? If you over-leverage, gamble during news, ignore drawdown rules, or don't read terms before buying, you should stay away, not just from Hola Prime, but from prop firms in general. These companies are rule-based. If you break the rules, your opinion doesn't matter. My final take is this. Hola Prime has strong selling points: fast payouts, multiple plan types, platform variety, price transparency, futures options, and a scaling path. But the decision should come down to the fine print: daily loss, total loss, consistency, risk per trade idea, stop loss timing, payout requirements, and platform/entity disclosures. If those rules match your trading style, then it can make sense. If they don't force it just because the marketing looks good. This is not financial advice. This review is for education only. Always read the terms yourself, understand the rules before buying, and never risk money you can't afford to lose. If this helped, hit the like button. Thanks for watching. See you next time.